Giant Panda versus Spectacled Bear. These two bears have their own oddities and will make you question what even is a bear. This is going to be an interesting battle, so let's get started. I am Mario and this is Animal Battle. This is the first 5th episode of Animal Battle, so by now you should already know how we will choose the winner of this battle. I will go through their 6 main characteristics that are agility, attack, defense, intelligence, bonus skill and survival, and after that you will be the ones who will vote for a winner in the comments. I will also reveal the winner of a previous animal battle between the Platypus and the Echidna at the end of this video, so stick until the end not to miss it. But now let's focus on this episode's competitors, the giant panda and the spectacled bear. Before we start, you need to know that pandas are found in the mountain regions of China, abundant in bamboo, and can be easily identified by their famous black and white pattern. Spectacled bears are the only bear species native to South America and are found in the Andes Mountains. They can be distinguished by their face markings that are the inspiration for their name. Now that you know that, we can go right to their first characteristics. And we will actually start with their attack and defense stats this time, because their diet greatly influenced their other characteristics. Both the giant panda and the spectacled bear are medium-sized bears. The giant panda is not that giant, it is just larger than the red panda. Still, bears can reach up to 160 kilograms in weight and 1.9 meters in length, which is a decent size for a member of a carnivore order. Spectacled bears can be slightly larger. Males can reach up to 200 kilograms in weight and 2 meters in length. Females are usually twice smaller though. Now I wonder, what do these two relatively large bears eat? What do they prey on? What would you like to... So what would you like to order, gentlemen? For you, Mr. Panda, I can recommend bamboo and that's it. Yep, that is right. Giant pandas eat basically just bamboo, which comprises 99% of its diet. This is very strange for a member of the order Carnivora, and what is even weirder is that the panda's digestive system is not actually well adapted to processing bamboo, deriving very little energy from bamboo. To make up for it, the panda will need to eat large quantities of bamboo daily, from 9 to 14 kilograms, and will therefore defecate up to 40 times per day. Even so, it won't have much energy, so to save it, the panda will avoid steep terrain and will limit its social interactions. That would normally make me associate it with an introvert, but during these dire times, everyone is like a panda, limiting their social interactions and being more and more lonely. Still, eating bamboo means that the giant panda has a really strong jaw, and underneath that fluffy coat, it hides a nice six-pack. If you're wondering what comprises the 1% left of its diet, it is wild tubers, birds, rodents, and carrion. Also, even if it looks cute, the giant panda has been known to attack people, so be careful about it. What about you, Mr. Spectacled Bear? I can recommend some cactus, fruits, bamboo, orchid bulbs, or maybe you'd prefer something with more meat, like a mouse, rabbit, deer, llama, domestic cattle, horse, or a mountain tapir. As you can see, the spectacled bear's diet is more varied. Even so, it will also choose a more herbivorous diet, only 5 to 7% of it being composed of meat. That is understandable though, since its living range is full of plants that provide energy and are easy to get. It also has powerful jaws that allow it to eat that variety of plants and has long and sharp claws. The spectacled bear is still capable of preying on large animals when needed, sometimes being able to kill prey that is twice its size. In general, it is a docile animal though, avoiding humans and not being very territorial. When food is abundant, more spectacled bears can eat together. But how do these bears do when it comes to defense? Since they don't seem as powerful as other bears, they must have a lot of natural predators, right? Well, not really. Living in mountain areas at a high altitude, they do not encounter natural predators. The panda's cubs can be preyed upon by snow leopards, eagles, feral dogs, Asiatic wild bears, and leopards, but mature pandas don't actually have predators. Living in South America, you'd think that the spectacled bear would be threatened by jaguars, but the living area of these two animals doesn't overlap, so they rarely meet each other. Only the cubs of spectacled bears can sometimes be killed by cougars, but that is it when it comes to their natural predators. By the way, I have noticed that the majority of people watching my videos are not subscribed, so if you enjoy these animal battles and would like to see more of them, just smash that like and subscribe button. So let's see their stats now. As you can see, these bear species have decent attack stats and really good defense stats due to the lack of predators in their respective regions. Next, let's go to their agility. Even though the panda looks clumsy and tries to avoid spending too much energy, it is still a capable sprinter. It can reach up to 32 km per hour when running, which isn't bad. It is also able to climb trees and is a strong swimmer, although it rarely needs to swim since it doesn't hunt aquatic animals and doesn't encounter too many bodies of water. The spectacled bear is more agile. It is capable of reaching 48 km per hour when running, which is quite a nice speed, definitely faster than humans. It is also a really good tree climber, being one of the 4 bear species that are habitually arboreal. Its long and sharp claws are of course handy when it comes to climbing trees. Let's see their agility stats. As you can see, the spectacled bear has higher agility stats, which was expected with its speed and great arboreal mobility. Moving on to bonus skills. The giant panda has a really good hearing and a thick woolly coat, perfect for the cold climate it lives in. Its black and white pattern is believed to be used for camouflage in both shady forests and white snow. The spectacled bear has a very sensitive sense of smell, capable of perceiving from the ground when a tree is loaded with ripe fruits. Neither the panda nor the spectacled bear actually hibernate, like other bears, because they don't really need to. For a panda, hibernating could result in death, since it needs to constantly eat bamboo, whilst the spectacled bear lives in a region abundant in food all year. The giant panda also has a special adaptation for eating bamboo. It actually has a 6th finger that helps it to hold the bamboo while eating it. So their bonus skill stats are pretty good. Now let's go to their intelligence stats. The videos about pandas being clumsy, tripping over, rolling down hills can make people think that the panda is not a very smart animal. Despite that clumsiness, the panda is actually a very cunning and intelligent bear. Pandas are known to escape enclosures by cooperating and avoid human traps. They can also be trained to perform all kinds of tricks, so pandas are not dumb at all. The spectacled bear is also thought to be a very intelligent creature with good problem-solving abilities. This is due to its good understanding of surroundings, like when its favorite food is available, ability to make nests in trees to relax, and patience in waiting for fruits to ripen before it eats them. So their intelligence stats are quite nice. Lastly, let's talk about their survival stats. Though the giant panda and the spectacled bear are listed as vulnerable species, being threatened by poaching and habitat destruction, there are about 1,850 giant pandas in the wild, yet there are a lot of conservation efforts to save pandas due to how cute they look. The panda female can give birth to 1 or 2 cubs at once. Still, since the mother can't produce enough milk after eating just bamboo, only the stronger of the twins will survive. Pandas can live up to 20 years in the wild and 30 in captivity. There are between 2,500 and 10,000 spectacled bears in the wild. The female will give birth to 1 to 3 cubs at once, but will have a lifespan of 20 to 30 years. So let us see their fauna stats. As you can see, both of these bears have decent stats for a bear overall and are surprisingly good at defense. But which of them is the winner? As always, it is you who will decide the winner, voting in the comments. Write #panda to vote for a giant panda or #spectacled to vote for a spectacled bear, and I will announce the winner in the next Animal Battle episode. It is time for me to announce the winner of a previous battle between the Platypus and the Echidna. So, after counting all the votes, the winner is the Platypus, a weird animal with a potent venom and other unique adaptations. If you wanted the Echidna to win, don't be upset, because here, on I'm From Animals, we love and respect all animals. Once again, don't forget to cast your votes in the comments, writing #panda or #spectacled. I'd also like to thank my patrons for supporting me, and if you truly love what I'm doing, you can also support me on Patreon to fill up that list with your name. Respect animals.